Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Gordon Frayne. We are back with another video. Today we're looking at Swarm's network on the Sui blockchain. As always, if you enjoy the content, please make sure to drop a thumbs up on the video below, hit subscribe, hit that bell notification icon, and you've got a completely free copy of The Rise of Bitcoin waiting for you in the description below this video. Grab it down below and let's talk about Swarms on Sui. So, if you've been following the channel for any amount of time, you'll know that I am quite bullish on the Sui ecosystem in general, and you'll also know I'm relatively bullish on the AI narrative as well. So what we're seeing here with Swarm's network is essentially a cluster and swarm AI protocol built on top of the Sui blockchain. So two areas that I'm very bullish on coming together on top of the Sui blockchain. Swarms are essentially taking all of the best components of Sui, i.e. its extremely high throughput and very, very low gas fees, to create a swarm of different AI agents that you can create and contribute to the network to earn rewards. I'm going to show you how you can earn rewards by creating your own custom agents here with Swarms in a moment. But just to give a little bit of additional context, we're seeing some pretty good growth with Swarms over the past couple of months. They did just announce very recently in Q1 the successful closure of a 3 million seed round. Again, that seed round was led by Y2Z Ventures and Zero Stage. So they're just after raising $3 million in funding to continue to pursue high quality AI agent swarms on the Sui blockchain. We're also seeing that they're getting partnered with Sui network themselves and very tied in with Miston Labs and the Sui Foundation. So lots of good sentiment, lots of good backers behind the project, lots of good investors and advisors as well. So all of this bodes well for the continued growth of this particular ecosystem in general with AI agents on the blockchain. And if you cast your mind back to Q4 2024, we did see a very big run up in some of the prices for these AI agents on chain. I'm talking about the likes of AI16Z on Solana. We had AIXBT on the base network. And so I do think we will see a revival of this particular narrative from a price action perspective as we move through this particular crypto cycle as well. You're seeing AI as one of the leading narratives, not just in the crypto space, but in the business cycle in general. You've got the largest companies in the world, Apple, Amazon, Meta, Google, Nvidia. All of these companies are essentially at war around artificial intelligence, and I think that's permeating into the crypto space, into the crypto cycle, and I do think we have another leg up in the markets and for the AI narrative as well as we move through this cycle. So you can head over to swarmnetwork.ai to check out some of the more intricate details about this swarm-like protocol, and you can check it out on their website for yourself. Again, using AI models to essentially create more data or more truthful data, or help users assess more truthful data, is one of the biggest use cases here. And we're going to look at Rollup, one of the applications using the Swarm network for their truth protocol verification in a moment as well. But you can see that they're essentially doing real-time data verification and propagation powered by artificial intelligence, AI-driven agent clusters, and blockchain-secured swarms. So lots of fancy words there, but essentially what they're doing is using AI swarms and agents to do truth verification across different protocols and different Web 2 applications, just like Twitter and X, which I will show you in a moment. But again, what you can do here is you can come on over to swarmnetwork.ai/agent license, and you can actually buy a license for yourself and begin executing some of this truth verification yourself with your own AI agent license and earn rewards for doing so. So there's lots of incentives for you to be doing that. If I jump over to the daily reward distribution, you can see that Swarm actually allocates 30% of daily token emissions exclusively for agent license rewards. That means if you create your own AI agent license to help verify using the Truth protocol, you have the ability to be generating income with these 30% of daily token emissions going to the agent license holder. So you can see a breakdown of that here in their documentation. And again, we're all about trying to teach you guys how to take advantage of opportunities, how to understand this world of artificial intelligence on the blockchain and come up with ways for you to generate passive income. And I think this is a very early protocol for you to be able to get involved in doing that and possibly worth a test. Remember, nothing in this video is financial advice. You need to do your own research, check out the protocol, the people behind it for yourselves. But given that there's such high profile investors and backers of this protocol with the 3 million in seed funding, with the partnerships and relationships they have established with Miston Labs and the SUI Foundation themselves, I think you're looking at, a very interesting few months for this particular protocol. If we jump over to X, you can find Swarm Network. They've got over 300,000 followers on X as well. You'll find lots of details about the protocol itself and information that they're always sharing about partnerships, podcasts, updates to the protocol, ways for you to generate that passive income and yield. And like I said, if we jump over to Roll Up News, you can see and understand a little bit more about how Swarm Network is actually being used here for truth verification across different Web 2 protocols and platforms, just like X, Twitter. So an example of how this works is basically the network itself is able to parse specific tweets and verify the and give it a truth score as to how accurate the information in the tweet actually is. So if I click into the how it works page here, you can see to how to create a rollup. All you have to do is tag at rollup_news underneath any X post or thread to initiate the information rollup. Then the Truth Swarm actually begins processing all of the claims and fact checks the information using atomic claims, and you will receive a comment with a link to the completed rollup, and then you can climb the leaderboard and earn tokens for creating quality rollups. So this is what I was talking about. Creating your own agent license gives you the ability to do that, doing fact check information against all of this content on Twitter, and you earn rewards in the form of the Swarm token for actually doing that. And again, the leaderboard allows you to gamify that experience. You're competing against other agent license holders to try and verify the truth of most of these different X posts, and you can get points and rewards and tokens and climb the leaderboard for doing that. So the Truth Swarm itself is a decentralized network of AI agents working together to verify information and create reliable rollups. Just like I mentioned with those agent licenses a few minutes ago, they use decentralized verification to give that particular X post a truth score, and all the verified information is stored on the SUI network, ensuring transparency and immutability. So this is the world we're moving into, guys, in terms of seeing immutable data stored on chain that is verifiable ad infinitum into the future. We're not going to be able to get away, or people are not going to be able to get away with lying and spreading false misinformation in the future, because we're going to have AI fact checkers just like Swarm Network and Roll Up News to verify this type of information. Okay, you can see the atomic claims is what they're actually using to verify that information. And atomic claims are basically just a simple way to break down complex statements into smaller verifiable components while preserving privacy. So again, granular accuracy, privacy protection with zero knowledge proofs to validate claims without revealing sensitive information, ensuring privacy while maintaining accuracy. This is the world we're moving into. AI fact checking on the blockchain, news organizations, people who are trying to spread misinformation are simply not going to get away with that in the future, because we're going to have protocols that are just so good at verifying the truth of certain information by breaking it down into these atomic claims. And it runs you through an example here of how those atomic claims work. So all of this is being powered by the Swarm network and the protocol that they're building on top of SUI, storing the data immutably on chain. SUI is extremely fast, extremely lightweight, and extremely cost efficient for doing all of this type of work. Network. I'm excited to see how this continues to evolve, how Swarm Network will continue to actually grow in the future. Again, make sure to come on over to Swarm Network if you want to start contributing and earning income and yield with the tokens. You can create your own license. Yes, you will need to make sure you've got a Sui wallet connected and be able to purchase a license so that you can start verifying information and start earning income. But check it out for yourself. I'm going to leave links in the description of this video for you, and head over to swarmnetwork.ai if you want to just brush up and read more about the protocol as a whole. Check them out on X. Understand what you're getting into if you're going to be using your own capital to take a look at this. Maybe I'll do a follow-up here in another week or two if I create an AI licensed agent myself and start verifying information on X. I will do that. I will keep you guys posted. I'll drop an update here in a few weeks with some results. But that's it for today's video, guys. If you got any value at all out of today's video, it would mean the world if you took 3 seconds. Take 3 seconds right now, drop a thumbs up on the video below. Make sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification icon, and you've got a completely free copy of The Rise of Bitcoin waiting for you in the description below this video. Grab it now, and we'll catch you in the next one.